Today, I am joined by Tara Brown, founder of Living a Happier Life, a freelance coaching and content development practice, and a virtual office assistant helping businesses run smoothly behind the scenes. With experience in administration, entrepreneurship, and client support, Tara blends structure with inspiration. Tara, thank you for being here.
Thanks for having me.
What inspired you to start living a happier life?
So my own experience is really, I hit rock bottom about 15 years ago. My whole life fell apart, and I knew I needed to make some changes in my life. So I spent the next few years, researching and doing therapy and courses and everything I could to learn how to become a happier person. And I just want to share that with everybody.
Mm-hmm. So how has the focus of your freelance work evolved since 2019?
It's been like I create courses, I create programs, I share multiple posts on multiple platforms. The biggest thing that I issue I have is marketing. But other than that, like I do everything, and I just grow. So between 2019 and now, I've just kind of created a great brand and a great and with great content.
Amazing. You worked over at IRE and Oxford as an administrative assistant. What lessons from the role prepared you for self-employment?
Well, I just learned because before that I was a waitress for many years. So I learned that I could do anything I put my mind to. In the 3 years that I was there, I realized that I'm very smart and very skilled, and anything I try to do, I excel at.
So what you are saying that you got the confidence in that working, then you confident that you can do whatever you want. It's only the mind shift is required, right? So
exactly.
yeah. So what was that point that the motivated you that this is the time, let me go from structured corporate role to entrepreneurship? What was that moment? Can you share?
It was just life happens, right? And what I didn't want to be in corporate Canada anymore. I don't think it was any one moment. It was just, it wasn't where I was supposed to be. This is where I'm supposed to be.
I see. Okay. I also see that you also give the the virtual this support as a VA. So what kind of support do you provide as a virtual office assistant, and what trends are you noticing in how businesses use virtual help?
Well, I'm noticing that people don't have time to do everything, and they don't want to hire people to do all these little tasks. I have a friend who's created ABC, which is I'm blanking right now. Action B Connect Services, which is a virtual assistant company, and where we do CFO. I do any admin work, graphic design. So I've created business cards and logos. People, don't have the time to do things, and they don't necessarily have the support, and I am that support.
Yeah, so given the prevalence of AI and that AI agent, then what kind of trend you are seeing in these these virtual assistant services?
AI is all the rage right now, and everybody's using it, and you should use it because you want to keep consistent and you want to keep up to date, right? I use AI in a lot of things, mostly to amplify what I do. So, I'll use it. For instance, I'll type in what kind of logo would be appropriate for this? And they'll give me some ideas, and then I'll go in and I'll make some stuff up, right? It's really, AI is a helping tool. And if people use that, they'll most likely succeed a little bit easier.
Okay, yeah, definitely it's a productivity tool. But so do you see in the and the services?
Well, I'm mostly working with smaller businesses who like the bigger companies, they do a lot more with AIs. Smaller companies, they're still learning about computers and all that stuff. So they don't tend to go all out with AI and everything else. They want the personal person-to-person experience.
I see. Yeah. So there is still, there are a lot of gap and opportunities, especially in the SME field. Yeah. And then that field you are servicing. So let's shift the gear a little bit, come to your coaching and content development. So what themes do you focus on most in your coaching and content work?
What teams?
Yeah. What themes? Yeah. What are the themes, do you focus? Yeah.
Well, I focus mostly on people who hit rock bottom and they want to make changes in their life. I find that the easiest way to help people is for them to want to be helped and to want to do the work. Because once you want to do the work, then you will succeed. All you have to do is just keep moving on and on. Women, younger people, it doesn't really matter because everybody has issues and everybody has problems. Like, I'm a woman, so I know more about women's, and I have children, so I know more about that. But I will help anybody who needs help because people, men, children, older people, everybody has issues and everybody has needs to figure out the how. And that's what I do, is I teach the how.
Very good. Could you share, one story where you saw real change in someone you worked with? Not putting the name, but a real story so that my viewers can see that.
Absolutely. I'm working with a newly divorced lady right now who she was done. She'd been in a marriage for 20 some years. Her confidence was down because her husband was not the greatest of guys, and put her down. So right now we're working on building her confidence and helping her realize that her life doesn't just end at being a wife, right? That she can be everything that she wants to be as long as she does the work and builds her confidence and builds her self-worth. She'll have an amazing, she's having an amazing time because she's been doing so much work on herself.
Yeah, so what your message is that, the ups and downs is a part of life. Everyone has problems. Everyone has their issues. But when you are hit by a huge issue, it's not the end of the world. Still you can rise and shine. Mm-hmm. That's the message you are giving and you're working on, right?
It is. There's so many people out there who are under the impression that they have some sort of mental block, or they have some sort of mental disorder that they can't just fix. And you can, as long as you put the work in and you don't think it's going to be tomorrow. Like, it takes years to become a better person. 15 years ago, if anybody who knew me 15 years ago knows me today, they wouldn't recognize the person that I was, because I had a severe major disorder, depressive disorder. I had social anxiety. I had all these issues that I didn't think that I could just fix. But with work time and the hows and the little exercises and all the little things, I did it step by step. And today I am 100 times happier. My whole life is filled with joy rather than depression, sadness, and anxiety.
Yeah, wonderful. So you are saying that, you are a living example, and then, by giving your examples, you connected to people that, everything is possible. You look at me, what I was, the 15 years ago and what I am today. And it's possible for you also if you want and you put effort in it. Yes?
Exactly. Anybody can be happier. And it's sad to look around and see people who are just filled with anger or filled with sadness, and they just don't know how to get out of that. And that hurts me personally, because I know that they can.
Very, very inspiring. I'm sure that, the people, my viewers will take note of it, that yes, you can. You
Yeah,
can. It's only,
absolutely.
you want, you can, and you put effort to it. Um, so what's next for living a happier life? Are you aiming to scale, collaborate, or focus more on one area? What's the next?
Well, I'm trying. I've built a consulting, a coaching business, so you can reach out to me, and we can connect, and we can do one-on-one coaching. But I'm also creating courses online. So I'm joined with a school. It's a new app development that you can join into memberships on it, and then learn from whatever you like. But in my case, I have courses on there for self-development. I have courses on there for how to live a neurodivergent life in a neurotypical society. And I'm starting courses on manifestation.
Wonderful. So if someone is considering, the living a traditional role for freelancing like you, what's your one piece of advice?
Just, learn, put your head down, learn everything you can. It's not always easy because sometimes it's a little bit expensive, but there's always, if you really search, you can find free stuff all over the place. So just keep trying, don't give up.
Yeah, so that, keep trying and don't give up. That's your message, right?
Yeah, and just keep trying to learn everything you can.
Yes, definitely. So Tara, thank you for sharing your story from corporate work to building your own path in coaching and virtual support. For anyone who would like to connect with you, where is the best place to reach you?
Livingahappier.life.ca.
Thank you very much.
Yep, absolutely. You have a great day, everybody.